Good day, Diameds. I have here a AED from Zoll. This is a portable one used by the ambulance. And the report for this one is it doesn't turn on. And as you can see here, you have X on the indicator side. So I'm going to open this up and see inside. And first thing to do is I'm going to put, actually I already put the batteries here. There are 10 batteries. So I'm going to insert the last two pieces. And we'll see if the, as you can see here, it's still an X. As I focus on the screen side, there is a blink. It's blinking. So the first thing to do is to check the battery. I think it's a low voltage, and I have also here the manual. Okay, the first thing to do is to check the voltage of the battery first. I have here a tester. It's a 3 volts battery, 2.7. .8. So I think there's a low bat. Battery is low bat. So since it is low bat, there should be an indicator here that it is low bat. And I'm going to check first the manual to make sure that the problem is in with the battery. So I'm going to pull this one out, all of it. And I'm going to check for the manual first. Okay. We have here the manual, the battery. As you can see here, we have the conditions for the battery replacement. Low battery with AED plus off, indication audible beeps from AED plus once every minute. Replace battery, low battery during power up self-test. Okay, we have changed battery. Low battery or other self-test failure with AED plus powered off during self-test. And the status indicator as red X indicating failure to operate and off. As you can see here, we have the X indicator. Replace battery check or replace electrodes if red X remains, return to Zoll technical support. Dead battery status indicator has a red X indicating failure to operate when off. Replace battery if red X remains, Return to Zoll for technical support. So as you can see here, I already test the battery for better check. I'm going to pull this one. Actually, you can pull this battery compartment, and I will try to insert the battery and check for the overall voltage. Since there are 10 batteries, so it should be at 30 volts, or we don't know yet the positions of the battery, or is it parallel or series. It's just an assumption that this is a 30 volts battery, is a series. So I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to see the location of the printed board. Is it parallel or series? Okay, so as you can see here, we have the one fuse. There are two fuses, and there's the resistors, and we also have a two diodes here, reverse protection, and as you can see here, we have the reset button. This one is used when you're replacing a new battery set. You're going to push this one in order to reset the whole AED set. Okay, so as you can see here, this is in series. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This by 2 here is the battery compartment. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and as you can see, we're going to this area. This 5 1 2 3 4 5 5 is in series. So this 1 1 2, okay, so this portion also is in series with 5 batteries, so meaning there are 5 batteries that are series, and there should be a total voltage of 15 for every 5 batteries. This is 3 volts. So there are 2 outputs here. They are at 15 volts each. As you can see here, we have the slots. There are 6 pins. Here, this is the output. Okay, this should be the connection to the battery. So I'm going to test this one, but for that I'm going to open this up and we'll try to see what's inside. So I'm going to open this up. Okay, I already did open the device. So here we have the capacitor. This is the heart of the machine, and we have there the speaker. Okay, I'm going to put this one. This is the connection from the capacitor. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one up, and here this is where the power's being connected. These 6 pins here. So this is the transformer. We have the capacitor, and in this area we have this 3 watts resistors, and we have the diodes, and we have power transistors here. And okay, here also we have this is a inductors. In this area also we have the there's our power transistors, the same as this one. We have the relay. And at the back okay, we're going to pull this out. Okay, wait first. Okay, this is the upper side of the board. As you can see here, we have the connectors of the electrodes. We have there the power transistors. Actually, there's no problem with the I mean, I don't see any burnout ICs or power transistors here. So this means there's no problem in it. But for the IC itself, this integrated circuits here, I don't think there's a problem with it. I'm hoping. And here, this is where the display. Okay, so as you can see, there's no any burnout ICs or any components. So I'm going to return this back, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, I already installed back the battery, and as you can see here, there's no display output, and the indicator uh, illuminates an X, meaning there's a problem with the AED, or it might be that the battery is depleted. So what I'm going to do is, since there is no battery yet, and we're assuming that this machine is dead, actually it is being decommissioned, so there's no problem when we try to manipulate the machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to supply it with this one 12 volts switch mode power supply, and here we have the connections. I will going to step up the voltage from 12 volts going to 14 volts so that it will accumulate the voltage supply from the AED. So I'm going to pull this one, the battery compartment, and have this wire connected to this corresponding circuits. So let's try. Okay, I already installed the positive and negative wires, and I'm going to check the voltage from the switch mode. It's at 12 volts, so I'm going to step this up to 14. Okay, step up to 14. Okay, this is the maximum, almost 15. So I think we're ready to test the battery. Okay. I'm going to insert this one to the back to this compartment, and I'm going to test. Okay, I already installed it back, so we're going to switch on the switch mode and see what happens. Okay, I think there's a oops, here we go. So it's switching on now.
If new batteries, press button.
Okay, it's functional, so meaning our battery is dead or depleted. As you can see here, it's still an X. There's an error since we didn't push the button at the back of the battery compartment to reset the new installed
Plug-in cable.
battery. Since this is not a battery, it's a
Plug-in cable.
SMPS voltage regulator, so
Plug-in cable.
meaning this is functional now. So
Plug-in cable.
another savings from the hospital.
Plug-in cable.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off.
Plug-in cable.
Okay, it's turning off. Turn on again. Okay, so I think we're done here. I'm going to order a battery. Then I'll just return this to the rightful owner. I think this is in the emergency department where it is being used in the ambulance. Okay, Biomeds, thank you and God bless.